Hi, lovelies. I'm Ariel, and welcome to Maven Unmasked. I have just gotten back from the Women's March on Washington in DC. If this video cuts off, I've taken a bunch of little videos today, so if it cuts off, I'm sure you'll be able to tell. I will try and finish it up with a part two. But let's go ahead and get started. So it was absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal. Tried to get onto one metro station. The line was packed going in. In the parking lot, once people had parked their cars, the line to even get in the metro train station to go to DC was wrapped around the parking lot twice. Okay, so we had to go to another metro station. We were able to get on. The train was packed. There were people from everywhere. Lots of people from upstate New York. So you represented upstate New York if that's where you're from. Texas, Florida, people from out of the country, people taking pictures, everybody with their little pink pussy hats on, and all the signage. People had some fantastic, great, very creative, very funny signs. It was a trip that normally takes to get down to DC in 20 minutes. It took like an hour and a half just to get down there by metro because it was so many people. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I literally just got back. Like, I'm hot. I've been standing. Like, I've been up since 6:30 this morning, and I've been on my feet, and I'm just getting home. So pardon me if I look a hot mess and I'm a bit tired. So by the time we got off the metro station, we got off at L'Enfant Plaza. And came around. So we were on 9th and Independence Avenue. I believe that's northwest, and came off the train just in time to hear Michael Moore speaking, and it was fabulous. Ashley Judd, Scarlett Johansson, Alicia Keys was there. Van Jones, all of it was a mass of people, but there was no pushing, there was no shoving, everybody was smiling and laughing, there was no anger, everybody was there in joy and love and positivity. It was beautiful. There was no violence, no negativity, no any of that. So many men. I applaud you to all the men who were there. Children, babies, dogs, some cute dogs, by the way. Old, young, different races, different cultures. There was a little girl, Sophie, I believe she said her name was Sophie Cruz, who spoke. Cutest little thing, cutest little voice. We could not see where the stage was. They had screens, but we couldn't even see the screens. There were just so many people. I hope to see an aerial shot of what was going on. It was just, we were like sardines. But everybody was just, we were ready to march. We were ready to march. The speakers talked for a long time. We were supposed to start the march at 1:15. I don't think we started until like 3 o'clock. It took us about an hour to go one block. At that point, my friend and I were done. She had to be somewhere, and it was just so many people. We weren't moving anywhere. I had made my point. We had gotten there about 10:30 in the morning and stayed till about 3:45, 4 o'clock. So, it was beautiful to see so many people in solidarity. Spirit was definitely present. I was getting my chills, my goosebumps. It was just absolutely beautiful. So many, people who had protested in the 60s and in the 80s, and I'm like, I can't believe I have to do this again. And for those of us, this is our first go around. It was a beautiful experience. I've never seen such solidarity, such unity, such community, so beautifully from people. And if the tyrants, if the craziness, if the absurdity, if the atrocity is what is called to make a change, to unite people together, I understand the tower moment. Okay, we are the foundation of this country, not the establishment and what the establishment has built. We are the foundation. So we are what will remain after all of this crap is done and over with. But it was just so powerful, and there are people chanting together, cheering together as you get off the train. This is what democracy looks like. I had to put the little ALCU or ACLU number on my arm. They were telling people to write that in Sharpie, but none of that was required. It was at I think it was about 1 o'clock, somebody said the count was like 1.4 million people. And I believe it. There was, if I mean, it was just so many people. I will try and post some photos on my Maven Unmasked Facebook page and some little short videos for y'all to check out. There were people there drumming, so a lot of the time we were waiting for like the line to start moving so we could start, you know, marching. We were dancing and laughing and singing and sharing stories and experiences. And I mean, it was just a phenomenal, beautiful experience. To all of those who wanted to be there and couldn't, I felt you. You know, you were felt and your voice was heard today. I felt you in my body, in my mind, in my spirit, in my heart. I carry your intentions with me. To all of you who marched in a different part of the world, thank you. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I don't think I ever will again. And it was just unbelievable. All these people together for one commonality, you know, for justice and for rights. It was just incredible. I'm truly speechless, and I'm so happy I went. I'm so happy. I'm truly honored to have been alive to go to something like this. Again, negativity on this video will not be tolerated. I will delete your comment and I won't even bother to read it. So anything hateful, you know, why I attended the march video, why I'm attending the Women's March video got some hateful comments, so I had to delete those, so don't waste your time. But it was all about the love, not an angry face, you know, tears of joy, tears of understanding, tears of togetherness, tears of community. The gay and transgender community came out strongly. The immigrant community, the Muslim community, the Mexican community, the Black community, and it wasn't like anything like what you see in the news about, oh, you know, these people, and oh, they're violent, and oh, they're angry protesting, and you know, all that stuff. It wasn't like that at all. So if anything comes out like that about the Women's March on Washington, I was there at least from like 10:30 a.m. to like 4 in the afternoon, and there was none of that going on. The police were all just chill, kind of hanging back, like, because everybody was there for love. Everybody was there for a beautiful reason and a beautiful purpose. So again, let's continue to send healing. Let's continue to send love and light and positivity and joy to our communities, to each other, and let's ask our angels and our guides to send wisdom and understanding and compassion to our leaders and officials. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with my, I don't even know what I would call it at this point, but my recap, I guess, or my experience at the Women's March on Washington on January 21st of 2017. I will say this, and they said as well, to make sure you call your congressmen and your senators to make sure that, you know, you try and run for public office, to make sure you get your voice out there, get your voice heard, and to not allow the momentum to stop today and to stop here, because this is only the beginning of the journey. It was truly a sea of people, and there was no beginning and there was no end to it. So we, the people, have the power. So let's realize that, and let's use that. We did today. We made our voices heard today. By the millions we showed up all over the world, we have, and especially in Washington. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you have any questions about my experience, please feel free to comment below. Again, any negativity or hateful comments will not be tolerated. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked. Spread the love, and have a great week. Bye.